Everybody these days assumes that when you retire, you have to downsize. But hey, what if I told you that at least here in Las Cruces, bigger might be better? Imagine this, wide open views of the mountains from your backyard, pecan trees as far as the eye can see, having the ability to dedicate a space to your hobbies, be it oil painting or woodworking in the garage. And by the way, are the pets on board with downsizing? Don't they want a yard to play in? The opportunity for the grandchildren to come by and stay, and the whole family to get together for family dinners. Why are more retirees upsizing in Las Cruces? Hey everyone, I'm Allister Lenn, your Las Cruces real estate insider, and today we're talking about something that might sound, well, a little unexpected. Picture this, you've worked for decades, the kids are grown, the world says you should be looking for a smaller home. Because, well, that's just what retirees do, right? But let me tell you this, I'm hearing people who don't agree with that. Here in Las Cruces, I'm seeing something different. People are actually going bigger when they retire. In fact, if I had to put this trend into one word, it would be more. Let me break that down, why this is happening and why it might actually make perfect sense. First up, let's talk about hobbies. I think for lots of people, retirement means it's time to finally dive into things you never had time for before. Maybe you've always wanted a spot for woodworking, you've got a car, your classic car you want to restore, or even a side-by-side ATV for the desert trails out here. Getting that dream 3-car garage or a dedicated craft room if you're into crafts is actually within reach. If I had to describe the Las Cruces hobby scene in one word, you know what it would be? Space. Think about it. More space means more room for weekend sports cars, tools, or even your own podcast studio. Let me know in the comments what your dream hobby space would be. But let's not forget family. Here's what's wild. More and more retirees are becoming the holiday HQ. Grandkids are coming over for sleepovers. Adult children visit for a week. Sometimes they stay a month or even longer. When you upsize, suddenly the question of where will everyone sleep? Well, that disappears. If you ask me, the one word here is together. No more squeezing into couches or booking hotel rooms across town. If you had a full house at Thanksgiving, you know exactly what I mean. Next up, let's talk about something that only Las Cruces really gets, outdoor living. We average around 300 sunny days per year. So desert patios, sunrooms, they become the heart of the home. The word that comes to mind, for me, it's lifestyle. Imagine this, having your morning coffee on your shaded patio. Evenings, friends come over, and you sit by the outdoor fireplace. Or you garden with plants that practically thrive on neglect. If you could design your dream outdoor space, would you go for that southwest courtyard, a pool, or something else? Drop your items in the comments below. I'd love some inspiration. And here's something a lot of people don't expect. AARP recently shared that about 13% of retirees actually start a business in retirement. So maybe you need a home office, a podcast studio, or a yoga room with that killer mountain view. If I had to call out this in one word, the word would be opportunity. Plus, think about wellness, a home gym, meditation space, craft room, space to display those amazing finds from the Las Cruces Farmers Market. Incidentally, it's named one of the best in the country. The one word for this, balance. With a bigger home, you're not just planning for today, you're setting yourself up for years to come. Maybe you add wider doorways and no-step entries, so aging in place is easier. That's future-proofing. And let's talk numbers. Just for a second, in 2024, the median house price here was around $320,000. That's a bargain compared to other Sunbelt states. And you know what? It just gives you that more house and that more lifestyle for your dollar. If you had to sum up Las Cruces in a word people ask, what would it be? For me, it's value. So to sum it all up, in Las Cruces, retirement isn't about shrinking your dreams. If anything, it's about expanding them. And if you could choose one word for your dream retirement, what would that be? Let's get a list going in the comments. If you're curious about right-sizing instead of downsizing, I'm here for you. Reach out and let's find that home that's just right for this new chapter. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and hey, share this with someone you know who's got big post-retirement plans. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.